Hi, everybody. Lorraine got with me and said, hey, would you mind sharing your Young Living business side with everybody? And I said, sure. She's like, make sure you tell your struggles. We don't want it to be all sunshine and rainbows. So, has my journey been hard? Yes. Am I going to quit? No. Am I going at a different pace than it seems like everybody else is going? Yeah. But if I don't quit, then at least I'm not going backwards. I'm moving forwards in some form or fashion. So how I got started with Young Living. The kit seemed like a lot of money. It was $150. And at that time, I just didn't have $150 to blow on something that I wasn't quite sure about in the first place, right? Most people are like that. Well, I bought the kit and I started using it right away. And I loved everything that I was making, be it, laundry detergent, soap, hand soaps, cookies, recipes. I liked it in my water. My kids liked it. We liked the diffuser. It was helping us sleep. It was just making everything better in our household. And I just was like, wow, this is like the best kept secret. How do people not know about this? And so that all happened within a month, and I was all excited about it. So Lorraine caught on to the excitement. It's like, well, just have a class. I was like, whoa, back up. No, I'm not doing this crazy pressuring people to buy stuff. That's not me. She's like, no, just share. She's like, you don't even have to teach it if you don't want. I'll come teach it. She's like, but all you have to do is just share with them why you like it. She's like, if it's your best kept secret, if Young Living's the best kept secret, why don't you share it with your mom and your sister? And I was like, well, I guess, my mom and my sister aren't going to think I'm crazy. So, So I had a little party and I invited my mom and my sisters and a couple of my other friends. Only people that showed up was my family. And I was a little unsure because I didn't want to be pushy and I didn't want people to feel sorry for me, like, buy this because I had a party. No, I didn't want it to be like that. Anyways, we had a class, and just like I was unsure about it, my mom was unsure about it, my sister was unsure about it, but they were willing to give it a try. Good Samaritans that they are, to try to help me out, right? Well, Lorena told me, hey, if you get 3 people to sign up, you done paid for your kit. I was like, well, okay, that's pretty good. I get a good product, plus I get it paid for. Sweet. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I was excited about it. I ended up signing up my mom and my sister, and later on I'd signed up a friend, and so I was able to pay off my kit, and I was excited about it. Then my sister wanted to have a class. And I was like, okay. And Lorraine's like, why don't you help her out? We'll go over there and have a class for her. And I was like, well, I don't even know these people. She's like, all you're doing is sharing why you love it. I was like, okay, well, I guess that won't be hard. So we drove there to where my sister lived. It's about an hour away, and she hosted a class. It took off like crazy. People started buying it like crazy, and I was like, wow. And all these people ended up being in my downline. My OGV was going up, and it was just... But my excitement, and my sister got excited about it, and her sharing it, is what helps take something off. When people realize that it works, it just takes off. And so my OGV started climbing, and I started having more classes for her, and more classes for me, and helping other people around have classes, and my OGV just started climbing. And the next thing I knew, I have my upline congratulating me on my next drink, which was kind of exciting. My name got recognized, and the next month, and I think, the next month I hit the next drink, and so it went pretty quick. And then the month after that, I think it took me maybe 2 more months or something, and I hit executive. So most of you know that you start off, as a distributor, and then you hit star, senior star, and then executive. And then once you hit executive, you have 6 months. Within 6 months, if you hit silver, then you get that aroma share complete. Well, when I hit executive, I was like, hey, this is going really quick. I've got a good chance at that kit. So I started having classes. And my GV was climbing all the time. I was like, man, this is great. This is wonderful. And I was focusing on that kit. I wanted that kit, that big AromaShare Complete kit that has tons of oils in it. Well, this past March I needed to hit silver by March in order to get the kit. 2 months before March hit, I had a leg that started falling apart, and Lorraine caught on to it, like, hey, this is falling apart, we need to, get another leg going or something. And so I really started getting discouraged, and I really started getting down. And in the middle of that, my husband got a new job. We were moving to a new place that was several hours away from all of my oily people. And I was getting really nervous and really hesitant. And most people, I am that worrywart. I am that person that freaks out that this isn't going to work out because the worst possible thing in the world is going to happen. Yeah, that's me. So I just second guessed myself quite a bit. And Lorraine stepped in, and she made that happen. We hosted a huge beauty class, and tons of people stepped up and wanted to try the beauty products that Young Living has. And I ended up getting silver that month, and I was so excited. But that next month, my leg was still falling apart. Even though we were able to get that leg up and work at it, it fell apart, and I was pretty discouraged, and I only hit executive that next month. And so the next point in the story, you're like, oh, she's going to hit silver next month, right? Nope. You know what? I still haven't hit silver. I'm in a new area. Things are going not as great as I want, but am I giving up? No. But all of my hard work that I've put forward, at least my goal in the beginning was to pay off my kit and to pay off the oils that I was buying every month. Am I doing that? Yeah, I am. And it's been nice. I have enjoyed it. But when the business gets going and you get caught up in trying to get to that next rank, you start comparing yourself to people in the business. And I started being, like, well, that person hit, Royal Crown Diamond in a year and a half. That's just, I can do that. I can do that. And so I start following that person. I want to be just like that person, just like that person. And I'm not just like that person. And so you get discouraged. I got discouraged again, well, maybe I'll pick a different person. I can be like that person. And that's great and all to copy their methods, but at the same time, you've got to bring your own self out. You've got to do your own thing, because the only person that's good at being you is you. And I was like, well, that's true. So if I can be good at being me, why can't I be great? So all in the method of don't quit, just keep going. It doesn't matter how slow you go. It doesn't matter how fast you go. Just quit comparing yourself to everybody else and be the best you that you can be. And you work hard at it. If you want it, you work hard at it. You get on the phone and, call those people or host your classes, make products. And when you're a product of the product and you're using it and people see you using it, they're going to be curious what it is that you're using. And I just really am excited that I finally realized that not to compare myself to others, and that this is my journey, and it's not going to be like anybody else's. And if I work hard getting to some place and I'm doing it my way, along with, all these other things that, you're watching, you take a good thing. If there's something else that somebody's using and you're like, that's a good idea, I'm going to try that, and it didn't work for you like it worked for them, don't get down. Take it, put a twist on it, and do something different. Being a product of the product is very big in my eyes, because I know that anytime that I hosted a class and I was really excited about something, like I made laundry detergent and I was so excited about it. You know what? I brought samples of it to class and I gave it away, and I was like, just try this. This is going to be great. I used the household cleaner and I used lavender and all the other rest of the stuff you can buy from Walmart, and it's so much cheaper. And my excitement just was contagious. And then they're making their own laundry detergents and telling me how great, and they loved it. And so then I, caught on like, hey, be a product of the product. Well, I need to start using something else and stop sticking with, my hand soaps or my laundry soaps. And I was curious about the Ula oils. And so, my next be a product of the product is trying out the Ula oils. And I'm going to give them a try. I actually have this, I ordered the Faith oil here. And people tell you that it takes 21 days to create a habit. So if it takes 21 days and I need a little more faith to get a little bit further, I think including God in everything is a great start to everything. So whatever point that you're at in this business, getting God first and you getting on board with what He's got planned, because what I have planned, He's got something so much better planned. So if I go along and have the faith that He's going to make it work for me, He's going to make it work for me. Do I know how big yet? No. I'm probably going to second guess myself the whole way, but I'm going to get there. And as most of you know, I am a Disney fanatic. So if you just need a little bit of faith, you need a little bit of trust, and you probably need just a little bit of pixie dust.